I know for myself growing up, like I always had a dissatisfaction with um, uh, gay movies or gay books. It always seemed to sort of stop at that. Like it was always about, the fact that their internal conflict was the fact that they were gay, and that was kind of the moment of crisis, right? Like that was what the stories were about. And I completely understand that given the time and place. But sometimes what happened is you lost that person's humanity didn't sort of come through in any sort of clear way. And the complications of being just a human being, not just sort of this gay person or this queer person dealing with the obstacles that were ahead of them, but just adding those layers. So it was important for me when writing the book to really try to develop this three-dimensional character who wasn't perfect and who wasn't that endearing, gay best friend or whatever that kind of comes in and consoles, the lead female, starring in the movie of when her heart is broken, which is kind of what I always saw, that those gay characters as being, is that sort of supporting, friendly, almost untouchable in that way. And I really liked the fact that when I was writing the father character in Break in Case of Emergency, that he's a jerk. Like, I just really liked the fact that I was writing about a gay jerk, like, because I think sometimes we don't see that, and gay people certainly can be jerks just as much as as much as straight people can be. So for me, it's just more about understanding the humanity behind people and having that sense of empathy. And I hope that sort of young readers take that away, that while they might not always see themselves reflected in every single character in a book, there are pieces of those characters that maybe that they can connect with in their own imperfections. Like all of us are still struggling to try to do better, to be better people, to treat others better. Like it's an ongoing thing. So I hope that they find that there's room for forgiveness for themselves as well, through the characters too, and their own imperfections.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with all of that. One thing that came up as I was listening to Brian talk is like for me, one of the emotions that I explored in this novel is anger. And I feel like when I was young, it was very hard to be kind of queer and angry. Like that was very much like not something that there was a lot of openness to. It was like you somehow, at least in my, culture and community, had to, just hide all the rage about the homophobia out there, in order to like make other people more comfortable. And it was really kind of cathartic to write about that anger through a character. And I guess like one of the beautiful things about writing a queer novel is that there's so many queer characters in it. I mean, my book has Reza, who's an Iranian teen who just moved to New York, who's, very shy and full of fear and shame. And it has Art, who's a very out and proud teen who's full of rage and passion and activism. And there's, Stephen, who's a mentor, and there's Stephen's friend Jimmy, who's also an act up activist. And it I think one of the things that happens in a lot of stories maybe we were exposed to when we were young is we were lucky if we had one queer character in a book or a movie. And so the burden of representation on that one character was huge. But the nice thing about having a book with so many queer characters is you can allow them to just be themselves because none of them has to represent the whole experience. And it's just one part of it's just an individual. It's an individual part of the queer experience, and that's hopefully what we're moving towards.